Internet, it's Emily from Lovely Little Emily, and today I am bringing you a book haul that I have been meaning to do pretty much since February. So I've accumulated about, I think it's 7 or 8 books over these past 2 months, so I just wanted to show you guys and show you what I've been interested in reading. So let's get started. The first book I have to show you guys is The Leftovers by Tom Perrotta. I don't know if you can see it, it's got like a shiny cover on it. This story follows the Garvey family, and it follows them after this rapture-like event that takes away 2% of the world's population. And there's no explanation, and they just don't know how to deal with it. A cult called the Guilty Remnant starts to form, and the wife of Kevin Garvey, the main character, she joins it, and it just follows their life and how not only the family but everybody in this specific town in the world is dealing with it. There is an HBO show based on this book that I am obsessed with. I gotta say, it's probably top 3 favorite TV shows right now. I feel like a lot of people don't know about it, but it's really, really good. It's very depressing. It's very emotional, which for some reason I really, really like sad, depressing TV shows and movies, so it's a perfect fit for me. But I am super pumped to read this book. I know on Goodreads it didn't get the best reviews. I think it got like a 3.25, I think, which is kind of a really bad rating, but I thought, you know, it's one of my favorite TV shows, so I'll give it a chance. Next up, I have Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close by Jonathan Foer. This book does not have a jacket cover. I had gotten a lot of these books off of a bargain website, betterworldbooks.com. They all come from like Goodwill or from libraries or, you know, places like that. So when I got this, it did not come with a jacket cover, so it's just black and it's kind of dirty a little bit, but the story is still good. It's about this boy whose father had died during the 9/11 terrorist attacks, and he discovers this key of his father's, and it starts this whole mystery journey thing, and he meets a bunch of different people. I honestly don't know much about it. I know there is a movie based off of this book that I have not seen, but I've heard really good things about it, and it's supposed to be an amazing story, so I thought I'd give it a try. Next up, I have A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray, sorry. I don't know much about this one either. I know it's been around for a while, and this series is very popular and everybody loves it. All I really know about this is that it follows this girl who has certain type of powers. I think it's visions, I want to say, or premonitions. And she goes to this school where people with special abilities go and kind of enhance their abilities and meet similar people. And she's somehow part of this group, the Order. That's all I really know. I don't know much about it. But I'm super pumped to finally get started on this series. I've been meaning to get, started with this for a very long time. So it's good that I'm finally starting. Next up, I have Perfect Chemistry by Simone Elkeles. Again, this is from a library, so that's why I have these poopy stickers and scratch out things, and the cover's really shiny, so the book's not the best quality, but the story's still the same, so I think it's alright. This is also the first book in a series. It follows a girl, oh gosh, what's her name? Okay, so this follows a girl named Brittany who is, I believe, North Side? She's on one of the sides, and South Side and North Side don't get along, but she eventually gets paired in school with somebody from the opposing gang or the opposing side, and you would think that they wouldn't get along, but little do they know that they might just have a little bit of chemistry. Next we have We Need to Talk About Kevin by Lionel Shriver. This is a story that follows the mother of a boy who had done a school shooting at his school and had killed a few classmates, so it's a pretty heavy topic. It follows her coming to terms with everything that happened and dealing with her marriage and her relationships with other people, especially the parents whose children had been killed. So a very heavy topic. It kind of reminds me of Jodi Picoult's 19 Minutes, which I have not read yet either. I need to get on that, but a friend of mine had read this and said that it was really, really good, so I definitely want to give it a try. Next up, I have Lux Beginnings by Jennifer Armentrout and Lux Opposition by Jennifer Armentrout. I had gotten these off of the Book Outlet website, and these were both there on sale, and I thought, oh, Opposition is the second part of the Lux bind-up, because this is a bind-up of the first two books. I think it's Obsidian and Onyx, and then this one is the fifth book, Opposition. I didn't realize that when I bought it. I thought that this was part one, part two, and then I would have to just buy the fifth book afterwards. Nope. So I have the first two books in the last book. So I need to get, I think it's called, oh, what is it called? Beginnings, and I think it starts with a C. I can't remember what the second bind-up is, but I need to get on that. But the Lux series, it follows this girl, I actually don't know what her name is, but it follows this girl who lives next to this alien, Damien, and he somehow, you know, ensnares her in this whole world of his, and there's people after him that endanger both him and her, and he's this arrogant, like, hard to get along with type of guy, but you know that they're gonna fall in love, obviously. So I'm not a huge fan of space books or books about other worlds or aliens. I have a really hard time getting into it just because it is so different from what I normally read, which is, you know, contemporary books or even fantasy books. But I have heard amazing things about this series, and I'm gonna give it, you know, a chance, and I feel like I will actually enjoy this one. I've heard a lot of good things about it, so, you know, it's just time to dip my world into the alien kind of books, and I think this is a good one to start out with. But yeah, that is my book haul for, I guess, February and March. I don't plan on buying any more books this month because I am poor. So there you have it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!